Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Here's Harrison. Pass to Watson. And there's the drive. No good with the layup. It's stolen. And here comes the break. Here's Traore. Edwards defending. Here's Traore. Clock at 6. From the arc. Rebounded by Smilagic. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Edwards. Here's Smilagic. Watson for three. That shot, no good.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
It's blocked. Pass to Traore. Here's Lighty. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Smilagic. Here's Edwards. And here's Watson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. There's the steal. Pass to Traore. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Now Watson fires for 3. The rebound by Niang. Edwards looking it over. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Traore. And he makes good on the layup. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 2. To the left wing. Watson with it. No scoring in this one. 6 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Out to Edwards. To the inside. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Edwards. Ripped away. Pull up Jay. Watson's shot is off.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now, here's Watson. Pass to Harrison. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. That one misses. Now Edwards. He's got 5. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that one falls for Traore. So he gets them both. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Lets it go with a 3. Pass to Ajinça. 3-pointer. That shot misses. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Out left of the wing. Here's Morgan. The rebound by Njai.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Yeah, easy call.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Morgan. Cuts off the pass. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Here now, Vildoza. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Good work there as it goes.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Njai. Outside for Jackson. To the wing on the left. Here's Njai. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ajinça. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here now, Vildoza. Down low. Over to the wing. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Ajinça. Here's Njai. Takes a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Niang. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve in the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
And here's a timeout now from George Carl. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. That free throw, no good. And it's tied up with that one. To the left side wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Morgan. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Watson. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Harrison. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Edwards. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From downtown. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Watson. Pushing it up. And the shot goes in. Harrison's got 6.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
For 3, Edwards. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass to Harrison. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Watson, no good on that one.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And the home team has possession. It's a 5-point game. They set the pick. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Smilagic. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Lighty. And again, unable to change momentum here. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Watson. Pass to Traore. Fader on the way. Watson's shot is off.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And the basket by Edwards.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And it ends up out of bounds. Well, they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
Yeah, it is starting to become a big one.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. And it comes off the front of the rim. Watson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Watson's got 5 points so far. And here's a timeout now from George Clark. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Aston Yang. Here now, Vildoza. Yallow. And the 3 off target. And so we wrap up the first half. Leading by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this. And happy you could join us We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here is Watson. No good on the quick 3. Pass to Edwards. And here's Alston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Pass to Smilagic. Left side, Edwards. Yallow for the 3. Stolen away. There's the pick. Pass to Smilagic. Now Edwards. The 3. The offensive rebound. Inside. Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
There's Harrison. Off target at the rim. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Right side, Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The putback. Harrison in the corner. Up again. Pass to Watson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Outside, Edwards. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 23 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Alston. And it's off from 3-point range. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
On defense, the home team. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Yallow. No good on the triple. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Morgan. The 3. And they'll get another chance. Fires from deep. The rebound by Enja. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Ertel. He's covered by Alston. Just 4 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. No good that time. Here's Morgan. Scoreless thus far. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Ajinça. Can they get it? Rebounded by Smilagic.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Ertel. There's the screen. There's Jackson with the three. Again, the miss by Jackson. Here's Morgan. Pass to Alston. And here's the fast break. Off with the layup. Here's Morgan. He has yet to score. Here is Alston. No good with the triple. Jackson has the open look. Off target from outside.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Out to the wing. Here's Morgan. That three off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They need this. And they pick up two.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Niang, no good. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you got to do it as a unit.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .114 left in the third quarter. To the right side. Jackson down low. The layup off target.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Njai's shot is off. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Not going to go that time. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Pass to Vildoza. Now, Niang to the left wing. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Edwards. To the paint. It's deflected. Pass to Niang. Here's Hurdle. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Edwards. Three-pointer. Another shot. From deep. Knocks down the three ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Offensive rebound. Niang. Here's Hurdle. Got a hand on it. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. At the elbow, Edwards. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Njai's shot is off. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Snatched up. Got it. Good job in the low post.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
There's a good screen. Outside, Edwards. Fires the three. Out to the right wing. Back to Niang. 5 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Shoots the three. The rebound by Njai. The rebound by Niang. Outside, Edwards. Niang with the ball. With the shot. Edwards with another miss.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Harrison in the corner. Watson for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
It's Edwards on the wing. To end the cold streak. The shot misses.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
For three. And it doesn't go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Got it to go off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
From outside, doesn't get that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
.106 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morgan. No good. Now Watson. Takes the three. It misses.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
6 to shoot. Launches it. That's off. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win,